Hi, welcome back to Night After Night. My next guest has been dispensing advice about foreplay and safe sex for years. Her new book is out. It's called Dr. Ruth's Guide to Safer Sex. Dr. Ruth Westheimer.
Hello, you said that very nicely.
Well, thank you very much.
Very nice. Say that word safer again.
Safer sex.
Very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice.
How can sex get any safer?
Okay. Well, I know that you are a comedian, and later on we're going to laugh together. But first, we have to say something very seriously.
Okay.
That everybody, especially the young people who watch you, have to know that we are in very difficult times. It's not only that dreadful disease of AIDS, it's hepatitis B, for which there is a vaccine. But let's talk for one moment, especially about that dreadful disease. So when I say safer, I mean you first form a relationship. Don't just flirt with anybody who comes on your show. I just watched you. I just watched you. You didn't look in that mirror. You looked right at Virginia. And that's okay to flirt a little bit. But I want to know from you, dear, where you're going to be tonight.
Where am I going to be tonight?
Yes, because the message is...
You want to meet the Candyman?
No.
Okay.
The message is, even though I heard he's handsome, and I expected him to walk in, but the message about the book, Dr. Ruth's Guide to Safer Sex, is really that people these days have to be very careful. Condoms have to be used, and if you don't have a partner, and you know I don't ask personal questions.
You asked me where I was going to be tonight. Now I don't have a partner.
Well, if you don't have a partner, there's a chapter for you in that book.
now, see, you're
It's called creative masturbation. Now, you see, you are right.
Okay.
I'm laughing even though I told you that I'm going to talk very seriously.
No.
But I did already. I said already, have a relationship, make sure you use condoms, let's say raise a lot of money, which I do all the time to eradicate that disease.
Because the best way is to find a cure for it.
No question.
Okay.
And a vaccine.
Now, you kind of giggled when you said masturbation.
Yes.
And a lot of people do.
Because I thought I better giggle before you come back with a one-liner. So when I giggle fast, you can't come back with a one-liner.
That'd be great. If you come see my show, I don't have any jokes. But now, because a lot of kids growing up probably still feel guilty about masturbation. I still do a little bit, and it's kind of fun. But what about...
you're one audience person, but don't ask him a personal question. Your green hair. No, not with me here.
Yeah.
But I want to tell you something, that you're right, that even today, people have a strange kind of a giggle and a strange look like you right now when I talk about that topic.
I'm interested.
I know.
I'm a professional.
So what I'm saying is loud and clear. For people, except when there is some religious connotation. So let's leave that aside.
Okay.
Those people should not do anything until they get married. But the others should not feel guilty. They should rather do it for themselves, men and women, not just men, and not feel sexually frustrated until they find the right partner.
Okay, first of all, you talk about creative masturbation. What do you mean exactly?
Use your brains. In your particular, I know what you're
Okay, I got my right hand, I got my left hand. After that, where do I go?
Your brain.
Yeah.
Your brain is the most important.
Fantasies.
Yes. Because
sharing that with a partner?
Depends.
Yeah.
Sometimes that partner might want to hear your fantasies, and sometimes that partner might not want to hear it. And you, that's why I'm talking about knowing your partner. Even you, famous comedian, you don't want to wake up in the morning saying, oh my gosh, I don't know her name.
Well, no.
You want to have a relationship.
Yes, of course, but you don't have to get married. I mean, you see, now flirting, see, because people have to have safe sex now, there is that stigma, and there is a danger of getting this disease. I think, like, you look at Madonna, what she's going through, people flirt more, they dress more provocatively, because I think it's the way they get their sexuality out, because it's harder sometimes even in bed.
Yeah. I don't want to talk about that person particularly, because I would like that if Madonna talks, and I was with her, we raised $700,000 for AIDS in Los Angeles with Jean-Paul Gaultier. But I would like to say something important. She has an obligation. Exactly like you and I are talking about condoms, even though it's on a comedy channel.
Yeah.
she has an obligation. There are so many people, as I just heard, 800 last night, who are going to parties. She really has an obligation to say that there is a danger out there today, and condoms have to be used. I would have liked if at the party or any place, like U2, they did it. At their concert, you could buy little packages with their symbol on it for $2, 2 condoms. I need Madonna to stand up and say, yes, I talk about sex, and that's her right. Why not? I'm not the only one who can talk about sex.
Right.
But she has to say, people, these days you have to be careful, use condoms.
Okay, and I'm sure everybody agrees with that. Now let's talk about the sex itself. Don't we talk too much about sex?
No.
No, we don't.
No. You know what's interesting? That was the topic of a debate at Oxford University.
When was this?
That was last year,
Okay.
and guess what? No, it's already a year and a half ago. Guess what? I won against a very, very brilliant journalist, Irish, who said we talk too much. Exactly what you say. I'm saying no. And
You won?
of course I won.
Did you get a trophy or?
No, but I won by a wide margin. You
Oh, it
know,
was like
people-
a debate. And,
yes,
oh,
yes,
congratulations.
Yes. Oh, it was wonderful. They just invited me to go again, but I didn't have time. I had to come on your show.
Okay.
So, but I want to tell you something. You see,
Was that hosted by Ed McMahon, that debate?
no,
Okay.
we do not talk enough about sex in the proper way of talking.
Yeah.
Because the more we talk, the more people who watch you are going to hear, not only to be careful, we said that already, but to have fun. If they don't have a partner, to do it creatively. So we have to talk even more. You know, there are new things happening all the time. There is a sleep laboratory. Let's make believe that you have a problem, that you are in my office. Let's just make believe.
Okay, all right, make believe. Okay.
I might send you to a sleep laboratory.
Yeah.
Your penis gets wired up. I can talk like that because I have all of the credentials.
Okay.
You can't talk like that.
Since it's
Only-
make believe, can
Yes.
Virginia be the nurse?
Maybe.
Okay, all right.
Not bad.
I'm ready to go.
Not
All
bad.
right, okay.
And you are going to get a printout on a computer
That's about the right
sheet,
size. A
and
big
that
printout like that? About that?
printout
Okay,
is
yeah.
going to show that you are having some kind, I bet you didn't know that, some kind of erectile activity every 90 minutes. Sometimes a full erection, sometimes a partial erection, sometimes one that lasts 15 minutes.
What am I
Every-
doing to sleep?
You, during REM sleep, rapid
Oh,
eye movement
right.
sleep, you probably have some erotic dream about anything that you like. And we need those research studies because then I can tell you the next morning that there is nothing physically wrong with you.
Great. It's just mental.
Right. And we now have a gadget for women.
Okay.
You know, did you know
Right,
that a
right.
woman can have an orgasm during a dream?
Yes.
You knew that?
Yeah, some women have them during elevator rides that I've known. That's
Good for them.
No, it's true. A woman told me she was taking. We got about 30. She said she was taking an elevator and it shook and she had an orgasm.
I know how to help them with that.
Okay, well we're out of time, Dr. Ruth. But basically, we need to talk more about sex,
Yes.
safe sex, using condoms.
Yes.
And
And you know what? And every night to read one of those things in the calendar.
the Dr. Ruth calendar.
Yes.
Okay.
It says, Dr.
All right.
Ruth, good sex.
Dr. Ruth
Every
would say
night.
Every night, and it'll get you going. And how's your sex life? Going good?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Don't you see that on me?
Yeah, I do, but I wanted to ask you.
Wonderful.
Okay, we'll be right back after this.